final round has begun. You now have 10 minutes.
Squid Game, star Park Sung-hoon reflects on Hyun-ju's sacrifice and emotional goodbye. I feel very emotional right now. By Matt Minton, June 27, 2025, Variety. Spoilers ahead for Season 3, Episode 2 of Squid Game. When Park Sung-hoon filmed Cho Hyun-ju's heart-wrenching death scene during the tense hide-and-seek sequence in Squid Game Season 3, he didn't expect to nail it on the first try. But under the direction of Hwang Dong-hyuk, he did just that. Director Hwang asked me, "Can you have a single tear roll down your face when she disappears from camera?" Park recalls, "I thought it would be tough, but I pulled it off in one take." The whole staff clapped. It was surreal. But nailing the shot didn't make saying goodbye any easier. For Park, Hyun-ju was more than just another role. She was a rare opportunity to embody a powerful, compassionate figure navigating a brutal world. And her shocking early death in Episode 2 left the actor and fans reeling. "It was really hard for me to let go of her," Park admits. "She was such a cool, courageous character. I thought she'd last longer." From soldier to savior, a shift in motivation. Introduced in Season 2, Hyun-ju quickly stood out as a fierce competitor, using her military training and tactical mind to survive, all with the dream of winning the prize money to pay for gender-affirming surgery and start a new life in Thailand. But in Season 3, her priorities change. By Episode 2, the rebellion led by Song Ji-hyun has failed. A new deadly challenge forces players to either hunt or hide. Hyun-ju finds herself teamed up with the elderly Jang Ji-ja and the pregnant Kim Joon-hee, forming a bond of trust and protection. When she discovers the exit, something shifts. In Season 2, her main motivation was to live for herself. But in Season 3, she chose to live and ultimately die for others, Park says. When she finds the exit, it's like an instinctive move. But something tells her to go back. She realizes she has to protect Ji-ja and the baby. That's all she's thinking about in that moment. A death scene full of grace and grief. Hyun-ju's final act is a moment of selflessness. After finding safety, she returns to save the newborn, only to be stabbed in the back by fellow contestant Lee Myung-ji. Park remembers the moment vividly. There's a line in the script that says, "Hyun-ju's soul leaves her eyes." So I tried to stay true to that. She's dying, but there's peace too, like she fulfilled her purpose. The last scene Park filmed wasn't the death itself, but one that carried equal emotional weight. Hyun-ju watching Joon-hee give birth. "That moment is sacred," he says. As a trans woman, I think Hyun-ju would have so many emotions witnessing that. It's beautiful, powerful, and tragic because she knows she might not make it out. Choreographing chaos with care. Before her death, Hyun-ju fights off two attackers in a brutal sequence. Park trained for the scene at action school, where he worked with a co-star who had trained at the famed Shaolin Temple in China. The guy was so skilled so we could create a really dynamic fight. But I wanted to show that Hyun-ju hated what she had to do. She was defending others, not fighting out of anger. That's why I looked away while stabbing. She didn't want to see herself take a life. Directing the aura. The badass moment. One standout moment comes after Hyun-ju's second kill. She smears blood across her face, intimidating another player into backing down. Director Hwang wanted her to look badass, Park says. We did that shot over 10 times to get it just right. That moment, her strength, her aura, it's one of my favorites. Building the ocean. Behind the set. The hide-and-seek set was more than just practical, it was metaphorical. It was just one floor, but CGI made it feel massive, Park explains. The concept was the ocean because the ocean is the origin of life. And that's where Joon-hee gives birth. That symbolism meant a lot to me. A farewell with meaning. Even though Park wishes Hyun-ju had more time, He's proud of how her story ended. Hyun-ju died alongside the two people who accepted her, one from the beginning, one who came around slowly. That speaks to growth and connection. It's about solidarity. It's about women protecting women. As a cisgender actor playing a transgender character, Park approached the role with deep respect, and the LGBTQ+ community responded with warmth. "I'm eternally grateful for how fans embraced her," he says. "Even though I'm not trans, people saw the humanity in Hyun-ju. That means everything to me. We're all people. We all deserve love and respect." Hyun-ju's legacy, her bravery, compassion, and transformation lives on, not just in Squid Game's bloody games, but in the hearts of viewers who saw themselves in her fight.